Hi. Okay, so I was asked, I say so a lot. I should stop saying so much. But anyway, someone asked me to make a tutorial on chest rolls and back rolls. So I'm going to try and do that. Yeah. I'll see if I can get this one to work. Hopefully it does. You guys have said that my tutorials have been making sense, so I guess I'm just paranoid that they're not. And they are. So. God, see, I said so. Alright, I won't say anymore, but yes. It is time. Okay, so I'll start with chest rolls. There are a few key points for chest rolls that you need to kind of... Did you guys just see a fairy? Over here? I swore I saw one. For chest rolls, remember that when... Alright. For chest rolls, you need to remember not to look at the hoop when it's going over your chest. Because when you do that, you're making your chest angle differently. So if you want to look at your chest, it's going to go like this, which is going to make it so the hoop can't go over it properly. So make sure when you're doing the chest roll, you're making sure you're leaving your chest very flat and not doing one of these kind of things where you're trying to check out to see what the hoop's doing. You have to feel the hoop with your body, and yeah. So again. Alright, so I'm going to do a basic chest roll of how I was taught to do it. So hopefully it works. I should make these more professional. Just a stupid Mac. Okay. Okay, so for the chest roll, I'm going to show tossing the hoop from the right to the left. You can do it left or right, whichever way you hoop, obviously. But I'm going to show you the right to left. So when you're doing it, you're going to take your right hand and let the hoop come inward over your palm. So this is what outward is, and inward is tossing the hoop inward and letting it roll over your hand. So what I'm going to do is extend my left arm and make sure that it is flat. I'm not angling it in any way or making it lazily. Make sure you're keeping the plane flat, and it's same with the other hand. So when you toss it, both of your arms are extended, so they're the same distance. Looks like it's a wall. You're making a wall with your body. So you're gonna, when you toss the hoop across your chest. All right. So put your hoop down, and let's do this without your hoop for a second, okay? Okay, so let's start without your hoop and just get the basics of how your body's going to be when you're doing the chest roll. What you want to make sure is that you're creating a wall with your body. So you're not angling things all weird unless you're doing the angled chest roll. I don't know what it's called. But since we're just working on the basic chest roll, let's do it this way. Okay, so you're going to make sure both of your arms are completely extended because you're going to toss over here to over here. So you need to make sure that plane of your body, each arm is drawing a straight line from one side to the other. And with that, you're going to lean your chest back. So when you're leaning back, make sure you're not tilting your head up like I was talking about, because that's going to make your chest not have an even plane all the way around or all the way across. So open your arms up, make sure they're even, they're not coming down or anything weird, and your chest is back. So you don't need to look at your hoop. I've told you that a million times, but still just don't do it. Okay, so with your hoop, I'm going to teach you all how to do it from the right to the left. And whatever I say, just make that the opposite for doing left to right. So what you're going to do is with your right hand is toss the hoop inward. So it's rolling like this. Because this is the motion that the hoop is going to roll across to the other side. When you do it, you're going to open up your arm, your left arm, bring your right hand out with the hoop rolling, and you're going to place, you're going to place the hoop, and it's going to roll across. Okay, so as the hoop is rolling inward, and you're extending your left arm, you're bringing your right arm out. So see how I'm kind of spinning it and my arm is out? This might take a little practice. It's a little awkward too, but it's a good exercise. I mean, you're not necessarily going to be in flow and be like, okay, stop, arm, roll, out. You know, this is just a way for you all to understand kind of like the basics on how I learned to do a chest roll, and it helped me, so hopefully it will help you back. So we're bringing it out, and then when the hoop is coming around and hits about right here is when you're going to give it that toss across your chest. To give the toss across the chest, you're almost taking your hand and kind of flicking it. You can hold on to it, so let's see, like I go like this. So my hand is kind of going like, so my hand is going to kind of look like this. So you're kind of giving it a toss off when you're rolling on your hand, you kind of toss it off onto your body. So when you're doing it, you're just rolling and giving it a toss across. And then as the hoop is coming around, your other hand is going to be there to catch it, and then you can continue into a weave. But make sure you're tossing it into your other hand, because otherwise it will go flying, and you'll have to chase the hoop. So make sure, so key points for the chest roll are making sure you're keeping a flat plane across your body, keeping your chest out, and placing the hoop on your chest. So when you, okay, I probably should have said this before, but when you go to throw it across your chest, I like to give it kind of a, so when you're going to throw it across your chest, I kind of give it a toss, and it kind of hits this part of my body first. Mine never really touches my arm, but it's like an illusion. Chest rolls can be an illusion. Some people will actually just, instead of letting it actually touch, they'll just toss it across like that, and that never touched my body. It just stayed very close to my chest. And, so yeah. So when you're doing it, a lot of people will go like this. Okay? And that's like bringing your arms in close. With a chest roll, you need to make sure that you're opening up like an eagle and being very long and flat with this, so it'll look cleaner, and I think it looks prettier than going like this and thinking that's a chest roll. So when you do it, after you toss it, make sure you snap your arm right back out to make sure you're keeping that long look. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. That one was rough. I should have probably talked that one out before, but it didn't. So just for that one, make sure remember, don't look at your hoop. Keep yourself long. Don't like bring your arms in when you're doing it, and just make sure you're keeping it flat. And remember that you don't have to necessarily touch your chest. With your hoop, when you're rolling it across, it can just float over and still look cool. So I'll show you the differences again. This is the chest roll where it doesn't touch my chest. This is a chest roll where it doesn't touch my chest. And this is one where it does graze it. So yeah. That one might have been a little rough for a tutorial, so message me if that didn't make sense or if there's something that you don't understand. Okay, so I did the chest roll, and now I'm going to try to explain to you the back roll. And now I'm going to try to explain to you the back roll. Back toss. Why can't I remember the name of it? It's a back roll, right? I don't know. Oh well. Okay, so excuse my dead brainness. I'm stressed out because of school, but I need to make these because it makes me feel sane. Look, there's Jimmy. Oh wow. There's Jimmy Page. I love him. Okay, so the back roll is a lot like the chest roll in a way that you don't want to be looking up and trying to like arch your back upward. You want to trust your body to fall forward and extend outward so you can toss the hoop over your back. It looks a lot prettier when you do that, but of course you can always do variations, and I'm sure they'll still look beautiful if you do it. So I shouldn't, that came out really wrong, so yeah, you can still look very beautiful no matter what you do, but if you want to make it, you know, like crisp, clean, I guess this is the way you do it. So I'll try to explain it to you the way that I learned it. Okay, so for the back toss, it's a lot like the chest roll in a sense that you will spin the hoop inward because this is the way the hoop's going to be going across your back. So when you're doing it, you extend outward and you're going to bring the hoop back like this. So when you do it, you kind of I take my hand like this and kind of go like that. So I'm kind of giving it like a flick behind my back. Boom. Okay. So I keep my arm out, making sure I understand the flatness. So like, you can kind of see in here. It helps to look in a mirror. This is a trick as well as a chest roll that mirrors can help to see, to make sure that you're being flat and you're not like, whoa, or doing anything weird. So make sure you're letting your back stay flat. So if you can see how my back is flat all the way through, and I'm not like arching my back or like doing anything weird, then you can kind of see that that's the plane that you're creating, like a wall for your hoop to go across. So we're doing the back roll, and we are keeping our hand over here, your left hand, ready to catch the hoop. So we're flicking it onto our back. And catching it with our left hand. You can also make this an illusion like the chest roll, where instead of actually making it contact throughout your whole entire plane, you're just kind of giving it a toss right over what it would be. So yeah, I'll show you from this angle as well. From this angle. So remember, when you're rolling it in, you're making sure that your wrist is popping it to the back and kind of giving it kind of like a pop toss when you're tossing it across, and then you're catching it. I'm really not the best at chest rolls and back rolls, but I did want to attempt to make a video trying to explain it. If it doesn't work, then I'm sorry, and I promise that there's another amazing hooper out there that can. So yeah, hopefully it works, and please message me if something I said completely didn't make sense, because I would like to know what I need to change when I make these for y'all. So, God, I say so much. Okay. Not so, yeah. Yeah. Okay, bye.